Do you wish that you could create infographics that go viral on Pinterest to get more reach, get more traffic, make more money on display ads? You can sell digital products, affiliate marketing. Well, that's what I'm going to show you in today's video, how to come up with the concepts, design it using AI, and then editing it if you need to. So we'll be using three different websites: ChatGPT, Ideogram, and Canva if we need to. I'll probably show you Canva anyway because I just found out this hack. So why should you listen to me? I've been full-time online business owner for nearly 10 years, and the majority of my income has come from Pinterest and still does to this day. So just recently, I started a Pinterest marketing agency called Viral Pins Agency, where I essentially take over your Pinterest account and help you scale and grow. And so this video, we're not going to so much talk about marketing strategy other than the fact that infographics are a huge part of my personal Pinterest strategy. You get more reach, you get more impressions, you get more clicks, and Pinterest loves them. So I've been creating a lot. I used to have, I still do, a graphic designer that I got on Upwork, and he'll correct some images for me sometimes. Um, I also have my VA creating images when she schedules my posts on Metricool. But I like to figure out how to do this myself too. So that's what I'm going to show you in this video. So right here, I have some scheduled. These are scheduled directly on Pinterest, but right now for my main website, the health website, I have 12 pins per day being scheduled on Metricool, and then one infographic that I make randomly, usually later at night when we're just kind of hanging around. So here are some examples, and I've made all of these and hundreds more using the process that I'm going to show you now. So I'm going to go to one of our websites here, and I'm going to do sheet pan dinners to simplify your week. And so just going to go right into the process here. And so I want, here is my article. Ideogram infographic prompt for this. Boom, enter. And so we're going to let ChatGPT come up with an ideogram prompt that we're going to put in, yes, ideogram. But we're not going to stop there. So we're going to try to get as much out of this prompt as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and start the ideogram process for us, and handle. We're just going to remove that. So you could put your handle if you wanted to there. And so we got to make sure the size is good. I'll do 10 by 16 for this. We're going to generate. And now I'm going to go over here and ask ChatGPT, be more specific. And so now it's going to give me an even more detailed prompt. This is the one that I'm going to end up wanting. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and copy this. The ideogram has already generated our image. And all right. So this is what ideogram has come up with. These are pretty good. I like this one. But notice how the spelling is really bad on ideogram. And so you can continue to ask it to prompt. You can try to keep going, but you'll end up spending a lot of credits. Ideogram is not free. It can be somewhat free. Like I was on the $8 a month plan, and you just go into a different queue. It just takes longer to generate the images. So let's have it do this. But as it's creating, I'm going to ask ChatGPT, can you create this image? So now ChatGPT can also create images. I'm also on the paid plan for ChatGPT. Definitely recommend it. It was a big difference, at least for image creation, especially. I've been playing around with Google Nano Banana. I don't find it as good as ChatGPT, to be honest, or Ideogram. So I'm not going to be using that as much. But every now and then I'll have like 4 different image creators going, just because with Pinterest, and I'll just be sharing little strategies that have been working for me lately. You want fresh images for when you're creating your when you're scheduling your posts. So let's see what ideogram he did here. Okay, so this one was probably the best one so far. I'm going to download that. We got to fix the text. ChatGPT does take a lot longer than ideogram does. So here we're on Canva now. And so you notice that image, just really bad text spelling. So we need to clean it up. Like I've been noticing people doing what I'm doing here, but then they just post the misspelled, uh, grumbled, gargled, whatever text here, and that's just not my style. So we're going to edit the image. So here's what you need to do to edit the text on Canva. So we're still uploading. What's ChatGPT doing? It's still going here. All right. So we're going to go to grab text, open as design. All right. So you can grab individually here and just click that because it does recognize it. But I usually would just grab all text because then you can edit all of the sections at one time. I'm not going to edit this whole image. I'm just going to show you the process. So I don't know, like I'm weird about having everything capitalized. So I'm just going to capitalize all this. So this is a really cool, this is a good infographic. I think this was like lemon herb. Look at this. Oh, ChatGPT rarely does this. This is crazy. But look at this infographic. And so I would need to redo it with handle, or you can take a screenshot. Actually, what a little trick I noticed that Pinterest was recognizing ChatGPT images as AI modified. And I don't know if this makes a difference or not. I have a bunch of the ones that I was scheduling from ChatGPT that have gone viral and that seem to be doing okay. But what I've been doing is just taking a screenshot. And so I can just take a screenshot. Although I don't like that C on the chicken. I might have to fix that before I schedule this one. And so then I can just do that. And there's my image without the bottom. You don't really need that unless you like to brand every one of your photos. But there we go. So this is a really good one too. It doesn't have the actual recipe images on there, but that would be good enough for me to post. And so there you go here. I wanted to check what I'm just going to show you one more quick edit. Lemon, herb, and chicken and veggies. You can copy and paste. The editor is a little finicky sometimes. Oops. Yeah, see, you got to enter there. So lemon, herb, chicken, and veggies. And then when you're done editing, I'm only going to do that one for now. Let me download it. And let's find it so you can see how it edited. So right here, I just did the edit there and then that. And so then I just edit the rest in a couple of minutes. You have a beautiful infographic. You don't have to spend tons of money on Fiverr or tons of time, send in the whatever you want the image to be for your people on Fiverr or Upwork. You can just, ChatGPT will create the prompt. You can ask it to, so if you really want to double down, ask it to create this image. And then ask it for the more specific prompt to get the even better infographic. And then on ideogram, you have two potentials. Very rarely, unless there's very little text, does ideogram spell anything correctly. Like on my article titles, if they're like 5 words, it'll usually spell it correctly, or it'll only take one extra rendering of the image to get it right. But there you have it. So ChatGPT, ideogram, Canva, if you need it. Definitely recommend it. I mean, the text editing on Canva is impressive, and you can schedule on Pinterest. So this is one I created this for one of my other websites here. But yeah, so infographics are a huge part of my strategy. Anything I mentioned in this video will be in the description. But I hope you learned something today. And yeah, create infographics to go viral on Pinterest. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. More helpful info on Pinterest and how to make money blogging coming up.